Please, now we are offering 2 night sessions of different kinds of music at the Senior Center. So Bluegrass and Country Jam is on that first Wednesday of the month. Acoustic Jam is on the 3rd Thursday. Come on out and enjoy.
Steve Sherlock here for Franklin Matters, Franklin Public Radio, available anywhere, anytime on the internet, in your browser, WFPR.FM, and in the local Franklin, Mass. FM radio dial, 102.9. Yeah, the dial, maybe the push buttons or the knobs. 102 is the number. Find it, preset it. It's always there for you. Here today in our glorious studio to talk Senior Center events for April. April already?
Can you believe it?
My. Oh, my.
It's that time.
Jillian Rochat, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back, Steve.
And Amanda Rabbitt, this is the first time we're doing this.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome for the first time and for any other time. This is, we have fun here.
Bring me back on.
Absolutely.
We're always the A-team when we come from the Senior Center, as we know.
There's nothing but the A-team. Because you come up with A-list programs for the entire month of, guess what? April.
We got so much going on at the Senior Center. We're so excited about it. I just can't believe we're already fully into a spring month. Like, we still feel like winter's chill is on us, but it will break soon.
Well, the weather has its thing of, New England is 5 minutes, stick around because it's going to change again anyway.
It's going to change. Exactly. So to kick us off, we're going to talk a little bit about our garden beds at the Senior Center.
It's that time.
It's that time. We are very excited to release a new program this year. We're going to be doing a rental program for our garden beds.
Ooh.
So you can come and rent out a garden bed.
The entire bed?
Yes, very similar to how the rec department does their community garden.
Yes.
Exactly. However, with a little difference, ours are going to be no charge.
Oh.
No charge for the garden beds. Exactly. So space is limited. We only have 7 beds that we can rent. It's going to be first come, first serve. If we have too many people, we might end up doing it on a lottery system. So we're still kind of working out the kinks a little bit, but we're really excited for the garden bed program. And we are going to be keeping some of the beds to grow produce for our cafe.
True.
So very farm to table at the Senior Center.
Yep.
And then we are also going to be renting out the beds in the far right corner. So if you're interested, give us a call. Me or Emily can help you. Myself, Jillian. We can help you out and get you on that list.
Sounds good.
Once we have a full list, we will probably do like an orientation, but just with the folks that are going to be renting.
Right. Definitely.
That's fantastic. And, the healthiest thing you can do is to grow your own food if you're able to.
Right.
And the other...
Even for those that have the bed, there's still a program called, Grow a Row. So you could still do a row and then turn that into the calf.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
Many options.
Yes, exactly.
And come do it with the community.
But of course.
I mean, that makes it all the much better.
Yeah,
get dirt under your fingernails together.
I have my bed at the community garden, and I get to see other community members who I generally don't see elsewhere other than at the garden doing our gardening.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. It's good for our mental health, though.
Yes, definitely.
So we're going to stick around with that healthy opportunities, and we're going to encourage everybody in the month of April to sign up for the Dana-Farber mammogram van, which will be at the New England Chapel on Wednesday, May 20th from 7 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. Registration is required, but it is a fantastic opportunity to get that done and stop putting it off. We all do it.
Right.
And we all need to get them done.
We all need to get it done. So Wednesday, May 20th, join us at the New England Chapel.
Yep. The Board of Health talked about that. They've started to put out the flyers. It's on the calendar. And I understand through them that they're actually having babysitting opportunities for the mother with the kids who wants to schedule.
Yep, that is correct.
That's perfect opportunity.
It absolutely is. And a reminder that they're recommending mammograms for all women over the age of 40.
Right.
So if you think that you're too young, surprise, surprise, come join us. It never hurts to check.
No.
And the QR code and the phone number to sign up for one of those appointments is in the on page 3 of the April newsletter. So
Right.
Please don't hesitate.
Yeah, and I know it's not your event, but the Board of Health, because while they're there for that, 7 to 3 time, there's also a Women's Health Expo at New England Chapel for the next couple of hours that same day. So if you time in the appointment in the afternoon, you can just check out however many vendor tables they're going to have for all women's health, which is, there's always something new to learn.
Exactly, yeah. And we're dedicated to healthy living at the Senior Center,
Absolutely.
so always happy to
There's
support our friends
synergies
at
there,
the
yes.
health department. Yes, exactly.
For sure.
And then moving on, we are going to, these are just a few of our opening mentions. The acoustic jam session is back at the Senior Center. We're very excited to have Charlie Brewer back. He was out on leave probably for the last 5 months or so. It's been a little while. I don't know exactly. But he's been out on leave for a little while, but Charlie is back. We're so excited to have him. He is changing it up a little bit. Traditionally, acoustic jam session met on the first Thursday of every month. He's actually going to be doing it now on the third Thursday of every month.
First to third.
Yep, for third Thursday of every month at 5 o'clock. So for April, that will be Thursday, April 16th. And come on and just rock out. If you love to play some music, or even if you like to listen to some music, it's a good opportunity to get in some of that musical artisticness. And then just another mention, nail appointments are back at the Senior Center. We had to press pause on nail appointments for a little bit, but they are coming back. Now they're going to be every other Thursday. So they used to be every other Tuesday. Now they're going to be every other Thursday. So just keeping everybody on their toes.
Or fingernails.
Or fingernails.
Oh, no.
The terrible jokes.
That was bad, even for us.
But manicures, pedicures, toenail trims, all that good stuff, going to be at the Senior Center every other Thursday. Just call the front desk to schedule.
And we can't move on any further without mentioning our volunteer appreciation luncheon that we had at the Senior Center yesterday.
Just yesterday. And what a fantastic opportunity to thank all of the volunteers that make the Senior Center the community program that it is. We are very proud to work at the Senior Center, but it would be nothing without all the people who make the programs work, who make the place the happy space that it really is.
Right.
So we were very happy to have all of our volunteers in. We had lunch, we had games, we had music, and it was
photography. We had everything.
And there was an impressive number of statistics.
There were.
Yeah.
There were. We put in a lot of volunteer hours here in the town of Franklin, not just with our tax work-off program, but with just volunteers. And we're always looking for people. If you have a program that you want to volunteer with, don't be shy. We're always there.
And if for nothing else, come volunteer just so you can come to this amazing luncheon that we do once a year.
Very true.
Steve can attest to how good it was.
The plate was full. It was delicious.
Do not leave the Senior Center hungry.
Absolutely
No.
not.
Ever.
No.
Much to our dismay.
Which is why there's other programs like TOPS and chair exercise and chair volleyball. I mean, there's other exercise things going on, too.
I mean, did we have to go there? Let's focus on that food.
Let's focus on the food,
There were ribs and mac and cheese. I mean, stop this. There's a time and a place for everything.
Right.
So now moving into some of our April programs, we're very excited to talk a little bit about Bluegrass and Country Jam Circle. John Haddad has been heading this up. He did his very first one in March, and now he's continuing into April. He will be doing it on the first Wednesday of every month at 5:30 at the Senior Center. The last time I was there for the first one, a woman came with an entire harp. It was incredible. And yes,
Yeah,
a
the big
full
one.
big
Not
harp.
just little,
Nope.
small, portable ones.
Certainly
kind of
not.
a big one.
And we had tons of people we had never seen before. If you love bluegrass and country music, come on out and jam. More and more people want to play music together. And I think that especially coming out of the winter, music can be so important for seasonal depression.
Music,
It can be just so
definitely.
important to lift you out of some of those darker spaces.
Music's the universal language.
It really is. So please, now we are offering 2 night sessions of different kinds of music at the Senior Center. So Bluegrass and Country Jam is on that first Wednesday of the month. Acoustic Jam is on the third Thursday. Come on out and enjoy.
Right.
Absolutely. And if you can't make it in the evening for the Bluegrass and Country Jam Circle, please join us on Thursday, April 2nd at 10:30, where we're going to have a sing-along with Tom right in our front lobby at the piano. It's very relaxed. It's very fun. Come and belt it out. Whether you can sing or not, you're always welcome.
Those songs you know and love.
The songs you know and love that will be stuck in your head for the rest of the weekend. And on Friday, April 3rd, the Senior Center is actually going to be closed for a professional development day. What that means is it helps us keep our community going and keeping the Senior Center functioning as much as we can.
Yes.
Taking care of our community.
Sure.
So we will not be open on Friday, April 3rd. If you have a tax appointment scheduled, feel free to come on in. We will still be open for tax appointments.
Right.
But
That
closed
makes
for
sense.
everything else.
But closed for everything else.
Yep. And then moving on into week 2, we're super excited about this one. We actually did get a grant from the Franklin Cultural Council to host this program. It's called Musical Baseball with Howie Newman. Howie was a sports writer on the Red Sox beat for the Boston Globe for years. He offers up baseball songs, baseball trivia. He tells stories about his days as a sports writer. It's going to be a really fun time. He's actually going to Fenway for opening day on the 3rd. I tried to get him for opening day, but he was busy. So now we are having him on April 6th to kind of kick off opening day at the Senior Center. Please come, wear your Red Sox gear. We've got peanuts. We've got Cracker Jack. I talked to Chef Ann. We might have some ice cream. We're going to have all sorts of fun stuff. I know that the cafe is actually planning to serve hot dogs for the lunch special that day, too. So
Fantastic.
Fenway Franks, of
Fenway
course.
Franks,
Obviously.
exactly. You can't go wrong. We're just so excited that Howie was able to secure this grant to offer this program to our members absolutely free. And programs like this are really enriching for our community. Again, it's that music, but it's also fun and laughter and getting to hear a little bit about what the Red Sox were like back in the day and things like that. So please
Yes.
come on out to the Senior Center on that day. And just a very brief mention as well. Howie is going to be doing this in our cafe, and traditionally we do our movie matinees on Monday in the cafe. We are still doing the movie matinee on Monday. It's just going to be after Howie is done.
A little later.
That's all, just a little bit later, and the movie is a little bit shorter too to account for it. It's actually The Producers with Gene Wilder, so sneak peek.
You could have had a baseball theme one
I
in
was
there
thinking
to
the
really
same.
tie.
I couldn't find one that was short enough, you know.
Time, yes.
Yes.
That's the key
The
factor
time
there.
was the
Right.
not on my side in that case.
No,
However,
no.
so movie matinee will still be happening that day, just after Howie is done.
Sure.
Well, this feels like a poor transition. Coming on later in the week, on Wednesday, April 8th at 11 o'clock, Nurse Trish is presenting Have the Last Say, How to Write Your Own Obituary.
Yes.
It's actually a 3-session series. Then it will also be on April 22nd and May 6th. And you know what? We all need to do it.
You know,
Again,
we all
April
know
is
it's
the
going to
month.
happen sometime. You might as well just rather write your own as opposed to leaving it for somebody to write for you.
Right.
And you know what? I feel like it would be more fun to write my own.
Yes. Yeah.
That way I can torture people after death.
You really have the last say in that
I do,
moment.
absolutely.
Yes. And you take the burden off of your kids. It's a good opportunity.
It is. And important.
And then on Thursday, April 9th, we had talked a little bit about this last time we were here, Steve. Money Matters office hours are going to be happening
Yes.
on the second Thursday of every month from 1 to 3. Well, that will be Thursday, April 9th in this case. Our friend Greg Safford will be back at the Senior Center. He was there for his first one just last week, and it was a huge hit. People really enjoyed it. And Greg is so personable. He's so
Right.
great at chatting with all the seniors and everybody. So it was really fantastic to have him in. And we're just so lucky that he's doing this in such a low-key environment. So if you have any money questions, if you're curious about retirement or savings or financial planning, come on out. Greg can give you a little advice. He's not there to sell to you. He's just there to chat with you.
Yeah.
And I know that one of our members had some things they wanted to chat about. They're kind of personal. And Greg was like, no problem. Let's take a step into this office. So
Right.
very low-key.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he will be here on Thursday, April 9th from 1 to 3.
Good. And then after that, on Friday, April 10th at 11 o'clock, it is our monthly party already.
Party.
Party time.
Party, and we are celebrating April with a spring picnic.
Picnic. Yay.
It is a picnic complete with a barbershop quartet.
Can't
So
go wrong there.
please,
Those harmonies.
I know. If you've never gotten a chance to join a Senior Center party, please give us a call, reserve your spot, and join us for the spring picnic.
We're very excited. Then moving on to week 3, on Tuesday, April 14th at 12 o'clock, we'll be having a lunch and learn with the Parkinson's Foundation. Their community education and outreach manager will be at the Senior Center to provide an overview of Parkinson's disease and the Foundation's mission and their work. They will highlight a wide range of resources, educational programs, and genetic testings opportunity that are available through the Foundation. And there's a free lunch provided, so you can't go wrong.
Easy sell.
Exactly. So we're looking forward to having her at the Senior Center once again on Tuesday, April 14th at 12 o'clock.
And then on the third Wednesday of the month, we always celebrate our Where's the Toast Memory Cafe. This month it'll be on Wednesday, April 15th at 1 o'clock. And we're welcoming back the Rob Show, sponsored by the Charles Meadow facility. And we can't wait to see you there. It is free. It is open to the public. You do not need to register for that. And the Memory Cafe is a safe, comfortable place for anybody living with memory loss or their caregivers.
Right.
Come on down and realize that you have a community surrounding you.
Yep.
None of us are in this alone, so let's have a good time.
Yes. Even if it's just for that 1 hour, it's still going to be a good time.
Absolutely. And we had our Memory Cafe just today, and we packed that house.
Oh, yeah. It was full.
It was absolutely full, and we had an unbelievable time.
I mean, if the fire department is listening, it was completely regulation.
Yes,
Yes.
it was. 100%. The exits were clearly marked. We even had, just a quick drill.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
That was popular. And then on Thursday, April 16th at 1 o'clock, we have Painting with Amy, another program courtesy of the Franklin Cultural Council.
Right.
We can't tell you how grateful we are for their support and all of the programs that they've provided us specifically here in April.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like we are lucky to have a lot of our cultural programs coming up this spring.
All the grant awards were announced, so now they're filling in to the different time slots when the grants were submitted for. And
Absolutely.
the benefits we're all going to receive, some sooner than later.
Absolutely. And Painting with Amy, that's a free art class.
Yes.
So where else can you beat that price?
Correct.
Come and get your artist on. Whether you're good at it or not, you'll have a good time.
Yep.
And just the act of creating can be so beneficial.
Absolutely.
It's good for your brain. It's good for your dexterity. It's also good for socialization.
And she makes it so easy.
Yes, she really does.
Even if you don't think you're an artist, come on out and
Yep.
you'll be amazed at what you can produce.
And then on the following day, on Friday, April 17th at 3:30 in the afternoon, we're very excited to welcome the Franklin Food Pantry at the Senior Center. They are hosting a pottery class
Pottery.
for their Empty Bowls dinner that they do annually in May.
Correct.
So this is essentially a pottery class that is being open to seniors first. The Empty Bowls dinner is something that the food pantry hosts every May to remind us that somewhere someone's bowl is empty. The community event is held on Thursday, May 14th at Franklin High School and includes a simple meal of bread and soup along with a handmade ceramic bowl to take home. So, at the Senior Center on Friday, April 17th, you can come to make your own quote-unquote empty bowl. Join members of the food pantry to make your own clay bowl at the Senior Center. You will receive hands-on instruction to make a bowl as unique as you are. All supplies are provided and no experience is necessary. The food pantry will take care of the glazing and the firing of the bowls too, so you don't have to worry about that. You're really just there to kind of work the clay, figure out the shape, things like that. And then they will be ready for pickup at the Empty Bowls fundraiser on May 14th.
Sounds like a nice deal.
Yes. Tickets for this event are $30. That ticket includes the pottery class at the Senior Center, the finished glazed bowl that you'll pick up at the dinner, and a ticket to the dinner as well.
That's a 3-for-1 deal.
It is, yes. However, something that my director did ask us to mention is that financial assistance is available through the Senior Center. So if anybody has any concerns, if they would really like to attend, but $30 is a little bit too steep for you, please just let us know. We would be happy to take care of you. Any of the staff can take care of you for that at the Senior Center.
Sure.
And we're just so excited that the food pantry is coming for a pottery class. We work with the food pantry every single week at the Senior Center. It feels like they're always there.
Right.
And we're just so thankful for our partnership every single week that we see them.
Absolutely. And then week 4, we're actually starting with a long weekend because Patriots Day is already here.
Yes.
Moving on to Tuesday, April 21st at 1 o'clock, the Perkins Library is going to be at the Senior Center to kind of give a little education on what is the Perkins Library. There is a little bit of this stigma that, oh, it's just for blind people, I'm not allowed to use that. Well, Perkins actually provides free library services to individuals who are visually impaired or are just unable to read standard print. You can borrow large print books and audiobooks, as well as accessible newspapers and magazines. So that could be you have arthritis and you're not able to, turn book pages or things
Very
like that, and
easily,
maybe an
right.
audiobook would be easier
Sure.
for you. That could be cataracts. It's a whole spectrum. So just come on out to the Senior Center and learn a little bit about what Perkins can do for you. They're going to get you some books into your hands, and you can start reading more today. Whether it's listening or reading, it all counts.
It's also fantastic for our friends who are living with dementia. A lot of times we lose the ability to read, but that's okay because we still want to enjoy those stories. And this is a great way to do so.
Absolutely.
Yep, for sure.
So we're really excited that Erin's going to be at the Senior Center on Tuesday, April 21st at 1 o'clock. And then that same week, on Thursday, April 23rd at 1, Charm Medical Supply and MedMinder are going to be doing a group session at the Senior Center. That is going to be a bit of a learning session about home delivery of medical supplies, medication organization, and insurance-covered items such as nutritional, incontinence, and diabetic supplies. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of those items are available at no cost. It could go through your insurance. There's a lot of options available to you, and a lot of people, they might not want to attend it. They think that there's some stigma around it or anything like that. Oh, please, come on out.
Come on out.
Yeah.
If that helps to navigate the paperwork and it becomes free,
Yeah, free is for me.
Absolutely.
So Charm and MedMinder are going to be there just to talk a little bit about what they can do to help you out, and see if they can get you some products just delivered right to your home. Who doesn't love getting a package in the mail?
right?
Possibly not if they were incontinence supplies.
Well, you never know.
But if you
just
need
guessing.
them, and it's
If you need
free.
them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, to each
Yeah.
their own, right?
Yes.
And then on Thursday, April 23rd at 2:30, we have the GATRA public meeting. So feel free to come on out, share your concerns, your success stories. We want to hear all of them. And on Thursday, April 23rd at 4 p.m., we have pizza and movie night.
Yay.
Are we it's going to be Springsteen.
Oh.
So I can already hear them in the background. Bruce! So come on out and see a movie with us, have a slice of pizza and some popcorn, and have a good time.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
I've heard great things about this movie, too. Our front desk gal, Mary, absolutely loved this one. She shouted to me today, "Have you seen that one? It's incredible!"
I'm pretty sure that's who was yelling Bruce down the hallway.
Probably.
Oh, could have been. Yep.
Mary's always known for keeping us on our toes, too. And then just a small correction from the March newsletter. We had meteorology with Kevin Lemanowitz scheduled on Tuesday, March 31st. Kevin had to reschedule, so we are going to be hosting him at the Senior Center on Friday, April 24th at 1 o'clock. So if you were not available on the 31st and you wanted to go, you didn't miss anything, yep. He is going to be at the Senior Center on Friday, April 24th. And just for anybody who did sign up, and you might be asking yourself, oh, wait a second, do I have to re-sign up? No, you do not, because I changed it in our computer system. So it just transferred right over to April 24th for meteorology. And then moving into week 5, April's got a lot of weeks.
Yes, my gosh.
Moving into week 5, Monday, April 27th, the 50-plus job seekers are going to be back at the Senior Center. They're here every month to help us out. This month, they're talking a little bit about our favorite topic, using networking. So the description they gave me, it said 85% of open roles are filled through networking. Join job coach George Armstrong to find out why, and use your existing networks and make new connections to find that new job. That's the incredible thing about networking. You don't know who you actually know, and maybe that person knows that person, and
the 6 degrees of separations may come down to 3.
Yeah.
And the right word in the right place, bingo.
it's a web.
It is.
Exactly.
And then on Tuesday, April 28th at 9 a.m., the Franklin Senior Center van will be leaving for the Daffodil Walk at the Parsons Reserve. Come and celebrate spring with us in the most beautiful way possible.
I love daffodils.
I know.
They're my favorite.
And you know what? For only $10 a ticket, you get a ride to the Parsons Reserve. You get to spend a day with your friends. And it's the senior center. We're going to have a good time.
Lots of daffodils.
So we encourage you to bring your own bagged lunch, but come and enjoy the flowers and the company.
Precisely. And then on Tuesday, April 28th at 1 o'clock, we are going to be hosting the Legacy Planners PC. They are going to be talking about what is probate. Probate is one of those things that you don't know what it is until all of a sudden you find yourself in need of it or in the middle of it.
Most important thing, learn how to avoid it.
Yes, exactly.
That's the key piece. Yeah.
So the Legacy Planners are going to be here to discuss a little bit about probate, what it is, when it may be required, and how it can impact families. Attendees can also learn about options that may help simplify the process and protect your loved ones. So just come and learn a little about it. It's one of those things, knowledge is power. If you know beforehand, that can help you in the long run.
Planning.
Planning.
Exactly.
Someone will be appreciative
Yes.
in the end.
For sure.
And then also on Tuesday, April 28th at 1:30, we have our drum circle is coming back.
Yes.
The drum circle is extremely popular. It's very casual. Come in, bring a drum if you have one. If you don't, we have a few available. But it's a fantastic opportunity. It is a creative exercise as well as a meditation exercise.
Right.
People find it extremely relaxing. So it is a good way to get back into that April mindfulness. This, again, we're all about the health care here at the Senior Center, and this is a great way to have a good time and take care of yourself.
Yep.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Speaking of taking care of yourself, the Tri-County kids will be at the Senior Center to do a health fair.
Oh,
on
another one of those.
Yes, yep. On Thursday, April 30th from 10 to 1. So the Tri-County medical assisting students are excited to host a community health fair focused on promoting wellness. Highlights include free blood pressure, heart rate, and pulse ox level screenings, along with tips for a healthy lifestyle. This is one of those great intergenerational opportunities that we get to do at the Senior Center. We love having the kids there. The seniors love having them there. We all get to connect with each other. So while there is the ulterior motive of the health fair and all the good things that come with that, there is also the great connectivity and community that we get from it as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
And why not take advantage? How many towns can boast, such a resource right here at our fingertips?
Exactly. Right here
Definitely.
at your friendly Senior Center.
Yes.
On Thursday, April 30th at 1 o'clock, we will be crafting with Celeste Langlois, and we will be making a wind chime craft out of recycled materials.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
Things that were headed to the dump, now they are going into making something beautiful, into making art.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what a great gift to give to your loved one. So come on in and make a wind chime with us, and let's see how creative we can get.
All out of upcycled material. I just think that's so good.
Yep. And it could create that gentle music interlude as the breeze comes between the showers.
Exactly.
There we go. I like that, Steve. And then finally on Friday, May 1st, I know technically not April, but it's still in the same week, so we're counting
might as
it.
well,
We are doing Eat Around the World.
Oh,
It's
starting
back.
off with May.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So fully my fault for it not being in April. I actually had the audacity to take a vacation in April. So,
But you also had a couple of other big events.
oh,
in
yes,
April,
exactly.
so,
Yes,
you know.
yep. So we are going to be doing Eat Around the World on Friday, May 1st. That is kind of the middle point for Eat Around the World right there. It's not going to be happening again in May. It'll be happening again in June. So this is where we're kind of taking a little bit of a break for sneak peek the Senior Olympics, but Amanda will talk about that momentarily.
Yeah.
Eat Around the World on Friday, May 1st at 11 o'clock. We are traveling to Denmark this month.
Denmark.
Yes. We're very excited. As everybody knows, Chef Ann cooks an outstanding meal, and you get a little bit of an entertainment with me in my presentation as well. So please come on out. Eat Around the World is one of those programs that always sells out really quickly, so stop on into the Senior Center to buy your ticket as soon as you can.
Yes.
Frankly, you had me at eat.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is it for programs in April.
It's amazing.
That's it?
There's so much.
Well, that's the highlights.
Yes.
Right? Because all the regular standard
right.
ones we haven't even touched on.
We'd be here till 9 o'clock at night if we were still talking. Yeah. We just have a few closing mentions for today. Our Friends of the Franklin Elders did their annual fundraiser where they collect all of the donations from our members to help continue funding programs at the Senior Center.
Sure.
If anybody doesn't understand Friends of Franklin Elders, they are essentially our fundraising group. They help us offer a lot of programs for free, and we could not do it without their support. So those thank yous are going to be in an insert in the April newsletter. So if you sent yours in and you were like, well, it wasn't in March, maybe it'll be April, we are actually having an insert in that newsletter as well. So keep your eye out there. Your donation is very appreciated. We'll make sure that we thank you in print as well as here on the radio.
Oh, good.
Absolutely. And then very, very important, one of our most important activities of the year, please save the date. Senior Olympic is already on the way. The Senior Olympics this year will be from May 18th to May 29th. If you've participated before, you know that it is going to be a good time.
And very competitive.
And it's far more competitive than you would expect. But you know what? If you want to come and just have fun, come and have fun.
Right.
If you want to really earn that medal, you know what? Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy
Absolutely.
yourself. So
Absolutely.
please reserve that time, May 18th to May 29th. We will be having Senior Olympics. We're a little bit earlier this year. So make sure you come on in, reserve your shirt size.
Correct. Yep.
Because you know we have to wear our Senior Olympics t-shirts.
Gotta
We look-
represent.
Absolutely. We look forward to them every year.
And we might be doing purple this year as our color. I'll just get, again, a little sneak peek on the radio for anyone listening. Don't quote me on it because we might change it. But from what I understand, the consensus has been purple.
Okay. You got to do something different anyway.
Oh, yeah, we got to mix it up. Exactly. But yes, we have been doing our Senior Olympics in June for the past couple of years. But June is hot.
Yes.
It is a very warm month, and trying to do any walk or any activity outside,
Outdoor, yeah.
it can be
Right.
tough.
We had to reschedule last year because of the heat wave.
Correct.
At least a couple of days.
Yes, so this year we're going to try doing it in the last 2 weeks of May, and hopefully we won't be changing it back and forth on you for years to come. We'll just keep it in the last 2 weeks of May.
Hopefully.
And that is that.
That is that. Amazing. A lot going on as usual.
As always.
Thank you for taking time to share this and
thanks
all
for having
the
us.
goodness.
Thank you so much.
We always have a blast at the studio.
Yes.
It's
of
hard to
course.
decide what to talk about, though.
There's so much.
There's
There
always so
is.
much.
There's a lot happening, definitely. Well, thank you again for doing this. And to the listeners, thank you for listening. If I recall, you can call the Senior Center. You can sign up for both the mail copy as well as an email copy.
That is correct.
So if you were scrambling to write something down, you can get your copy of the newsletter with all the details, and you'll be good to go.
Correct.
And with that, quick reminder, we do this because Franklin matters. We are now producing this in collaboration with Franklin TV and Franklin Public Radio. This podcast is my public service effort for Franklin, but we can't do it alone. We can always use your help. How can you help? If you can use the information that you find here, please tell your friends and neighbors. If you don't like something here, please let me know. Through this feedback loop, we can continue to make improvements. And I thank you for listening. For additional information, please visit franklinmatters.org. If you have questions or comments, you can reach me directly at suresteve@gmail.com. The music for the intro and exit was provided by Michael Clark and the group East of Shirley. The piece is titled Ernesto Mañana, copyright Michael Clark and Tintype Tunes in 2008, and used with their permission. I hope you enjoy. By the way, you can also subscribe and listen to Franklin Matters Radio on your favorite podcast app. Search in podcasts for Franklin Matters.